Welcome to Coffee and Conversation. I am Sonny Van Sielis, the principal here at North Arvada Middle School. Thank you for joining me. Our topic today is meeting the needs of all students. So, who are we at North Arvada? Well, we are a collaborative community focused on learning for all students that is committed to getting results. Professional learning communities is simply the way we do business here. So what is our current state? North Arvada has been supported by strategic compensation grant dollars for 5 years. Those funds have paid for our staff to have release time where they worked in department professional learning communities, or PLCs, to develop common assessments, dig into student data, and craft interventions. The grant also paid for 2 master teachers and an instructional coach to support teachers in this work. The goal was to reach a 55 MGP, median growth percentile, in all subject areas as measured by TCAP. And guess what? We were successful. The strategic compensation grant is now over. We also have a system where we level classes here. While this meets the needs of some students, it is actually remediation, not timely, flexible, skill-by-skill, student-by-student intervention. And sometimes this results in students' schedules with no electives. We know that middle school is the time when young people are figuring out how they contribute to their community. We also know this is a period in life with extensive cognitive, physical, social, and emotional changes, and that sometimes results in struggles. One of the things we have introduced this year is called restorative practices. The concept is that when conflict arises, we approach the solution by working with students, helping them to own their actions, recognize the harm caused to others, and identify ways to restore relationships or repair the harm. As previously stated, North Arvada has demonstrated growth and achievement, and we continue to do so through our scholastic mathematic inventories and our measures of academic progress, or MAP, assessments. So our challenge is to design a structure to support student acquisition of academic and non-academic competencies, to provide opportunities for collaboration during the workday, to support more flexible, timely, and targeted interventions, to support a focus on social emotional growth and development, and to support increased enrichment opportunities. So we put our heads together. I connected with other schools in our area to see what solutions they had designed. I consulted with our feeder elementary schools and district level personnel and transportation. And what we decided was, if we could provide more options to students to develop responsibility and explore activities that inspire them, if we could expand options for Spark, our physical activity opportunity in the morning, we know that physical activity activates the brain for learning. And if we could define a longer, specific collaboration time for professional teams, and if we could intervene skill by skill, student by student, then students would find more relevancy in learning, more connections to classwork, set goals for their future, develop competencies, and a true love of learning. Then students would develop physical and mental preparedness, and students would benefit from leveraging adult learning and effective instruction, and students would have the support to continuously improve their academic and behavioral skill set, preparing them for success in high school and beyond. So if we need time for collaboration, then we need enrichment alternatives for kids. And so how do we do that? Well, we seek out community partners to organize and run sessions for kids while adults in our building are collaborating around student learning. Activities could include computer programming, sports intramurals, yoga, acting, book club, destination imagination, homework club, Odyssey of the Mind, robotics, cosmetology, crafts, board games, breakdancing. We could simply poll our students to see where their interests lie. So when in our current schedule structure could we create these opportunities for learning? Well, what we discovered is it's really not possible. However, if we add 10 minutes per day to our current bell schedule, we could have a 2-hour late start every other week, creating 17 times in our year for enrichment opportunities for both students and staff. Our Community Partners program would provide a variety of activities that students could register for on a quarterly basis. Students would not be required to attend. Some families may choose to give their students an opportunity to develop their responsibility for getting ready and walking to school on their own. Some students might find doing their homework at home in the morning is more beneficial than staying up extra late at night. The choice is up to individual families. Regardless of the choice, though, students on campus must be registered for a session so that we can keep them safe and supervised. So what does this mean for me? Well, while the times have not been officially set, one example might be that instead of first bell at 8:05, it would be 7:55. Or if we split the 10 minutes between the start and end of the day, it would mean an 8 a.m. bell. Instead of breakfast at 7:45, it would be at 7:35, or 7:40 by splitting the necessary 10 minutes. It would mean that students would still be dismissed at 3:05 daily, or 3:10 if we split the 10 minutes per day. It would mean for me as a parent that every other Thursday class begins at 10:13. It would mean I as a parent would have 17 times for family choice, again every other Thursday. This could be time for doctor's visits or other scheduled appointments. It means that as a parent, I am supporting my student in developing responsibility. It could also mean an opportunity for parents to share their talents and volunteer in some capacity on those late start Thursdays. At North Arvada, we are truly committed to ensuring students grow as individuals, are deeply inspired, and have a chance to explore their interests. I thank you for listening. It would be very helpful for us if you could complete the short survey indicating your degree of support for our every other week late start concept. Thank you again.